This is part 4 of the Lanayru mining facility, and in this part we're not going to really be getting any items or anything, but we are just going to make our way...
We're going to be spending a heck of a lot of time in this stupid room right here is what we're going to be doing.
We have to use that stupid gust bellows so much in this room.
I got tired of using it right here. Like, it just... I was like, okay, I'm done with this weapon now.
Yeah, and so if you know where everything is you need to blow, you can kind of avoid doing this, but when you're just trying to find the switch you have to get to, it's annoying as heck. Plus, you gotta watch out for the spikes that pop out of it.
I had my experiences in Wind Waker, the Forbidden Woods, with those stupid spiked roots coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
I was gonna make sure I dodged most of these spikes.
And I will say, you did a much better job in this one than Forbidden Woods.
Well, spikes just come up so quickly. I mean, if you don't know they're there, it's just like, bam.
They do. Oh my god, that guy about got
I got lucky. I got lucky right there.
There's things like you just
that's what you get. There's a stupid fat blow-up fish flying around spikes. That's what he deserves.
And the scorpions are popping out of the sand everywhere here. I mean, this room is frustrating.
It's annoying, yeah.
And we're in here for 2 or 3 minutes. But we finally at least see the switch we need to get to.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Man, I really want that pot right there, don't I?
Well, it just sucks like there's like an inch of sand on it and you can't hit it with your sword. Like,
that's the one thing, like, it wasn't that as a bad room. I kind of just wish there had been, like, less sand. I mean, that's a lot of sand in here, I guess.
And I get, you're in the desert and all that. And they have to make your item useful. But
was like this? Is this where they were storing all the sand or something?
I guess.
Does the waterfall go here or something? Or like,
It's a sand mine.
Yeah.
It's a Lanayru sand mine.
It's like, let's take all the sand in this dungeon. Let's put it in this room right here.
Yeah, it's just an annoying room, and like we kind of hit on, it's like we had really bad experiences with rooms like this. In Wind Waker.
We had bad experiences with rooms that don't show a potential danger, and then just pops up out of nowhere.
I know, because we are balls to the wall.
Yeah, go.
We will run straight into that danger we did not see.
Man, in this fair right here, I've had better days of Zelda.
Oh, this is bad.
I mean, I don't know how to explain this. It was so bad.
You'll see for yourself.
I mean, I swiped. Well, first of all, I did that right there.
You killed the fairy.
I already had I guess I didn't equip it actually, but I guess the range is not very good. The wall threw me off. And then he runs into me. Are you kidding me?
And the sad thing is, you have to use the bug net, don't you?
No, you can use the bottle. You can swipe them.
Can you use the bottle? I think I always use the bug net.
You can. You can also use the bottle, but actually, I didn't even think about using the bug net. But I'm sure you probably can.
I'm sure you can too. Yeah,
that would have been I just have a hard time with that bug net, just changing it like a certain direction.
Yeah, because you have to swing it almost like a sword.
You have like your arm completely upside down on the couch, like you're like sideways trying to get something.
Like you've got a crippled arm or something.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's tough, but man, at least maybe you would have got it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? That's over. It's in the past, all right.
You needed that half.
We'll be going back to the past here in a little while, so I don't know if it's a good thing anymore.
I know. Finally, I feel like the areas where you do hit those time switches have been few and far between.
Yeah, and this being in the past, I don't think lasts long enough in this dungeon.
I agree. I think they do a really good job in the next couple of rooms that you'll see, but I agree. I think they could have done it.
But maybe that makes the dungeon better, not having so much of it. You crave more of it.
Yeah, you appreciate those sections a little bit more than a room like this.
Well, you can't appreciate this section that much.
No.
I mean, good thing they threw that past in there, because if they didn't, this kind of been a more boring temple or dungeon, really.
Honestly, this dungeon would have been a lot lower if it wasn't for that effect.
I agree with you.
Of 2 very different dungeons on top of each other. Plus, I really like what they do here with the mine carts you're about to see. It's very nice. It's not really a puzzle or anything like that, but once you hit the switch on this mine cart, you have to. It'll move, obviously. And you just have to keep up with it as it changes more and more things back to the past. I thought it was a really nicely done concept.
And kind of a throwback to what we did before this dungeon with the minecarts and everything.
That's right.
So it's kind of like, bringing something that we had outside the dungeon and bringing it in.
Yep. Yeah. And I just thought it was very well done. Unless,
it was cool.
Unless
it could move a little faster, but
I know, right? And we apologize for taking 2 steps at a time.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, you can't go too fast because you gotta wait for the bridge to form, whatever.
But I will say,
and right now you might notice I don't have my shield because it was so weakened that I kind of unequipped. It's a good idea, but kind of what we did right here is I went to this bird statue and I went and repaired my shield in the meantime.
Yeah, which is a good idea because we will have to be fighting more.
Yeah, you use it throughout the rest of this dungeon, so it's a good idea. Like if it's getting close to breaking, take it off.
Yeah,
and because you can fly right back down to these bird statues.
Yeah,
actually, I don't think you can in dungeons. I think I actually had to walk back there.
Well, the sad thing is, though, we're only in like the 3rd room of the dungeon.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And that's what.
But we haven't opened the doors yet.
I know.
So I had to actually. I think I did have to walk all the way back around this stuff.
Ugh, that would have been annoying.
Like a little sand waterfall. I had to go through all that again.
It's not worth it to have a shield.
Because I thought you could fly back to it, and I was like, oh no, guess not.
Yeah, you can't inside the dungeon. You're right.
You can save there and stop, and then respawn right there. And we start back up again, but you can't get back to that part.
Man, but yeah, you need the shield to fight these
you
guys.
really do. You really do.
It's such an inconvenience.
That's really me and Red both talk about. We don't seem to use the shield a lot. Heck, I don't even have it equipped half the time. But this game I really did like. I mean, they obviously had the sword or the shield bash.
The shield bash,
which I guess they also had that in Twilight Princess. But I just feel like I use my shield a lot more in this game.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they tried to make it a little more useful. And that's why they kind of added the damage, I guess, to it. They like
I liked it. I did like it as a pain, but I did like that part.
It's like they wanted to emphasize it a little bit more. But I did like the shield bash. I loved it. I used it in Twilight Princess quite a bit. I'm glad it carried over to Skyward Sword as well. I just felt so good finally opening this stupid door.
Yeah,
I feel like that's one that had been closed for a long time.
Kind of makes you think of those toys that
the
blow windmills or whatever.
Things on a stick. Yeah.
Wish I had a Gust Bella for one of those things.
I know. But this is just a good idea here is to use that minecart as a shield, basically.
Because you can't kill those Beamos.
No.
Because they're on the side or whatever. I guess you could use we could use a Skyward Strike, but you gotta do it twice.
Yeah.
And just.
You don't have a lot of time.
Only professional Zelda players can do stuff like that, so unless you're a pro, don't try it.
Yeah, and I know we kind of complained about how slow this thing moves, but you do have a limited amount of time to be fighting the Beamos while the minecart's moving around. But I did love how, like you said, it makes the bridge appear. I think it's a very, very cool approach, and it does break up from things like that last room we spent 20 minutes in.
yeah, just blowing sand everywhere. Yeah, I just really hated that room.
Me too.
In case there's rooms you hate in every single dungeon.
There are.
Not every room can be a bridge that comes up when the past minecart is rolling through.
Yeah, that'd be nice if they were.
Yes, exactly. If we could only have our way, everything the way we wanted.
Yeah. But man, it does add just like, and I think it's a little bit. It's not a Dead for Dead comparison, but like you think back to the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time, it's like you went through it as young Link and you went through it as adult Link. It's a little bit of past and future thing there. Obviously, they take it to a much larger extreme here.
How do you know? Maybe it's only 7 years. Maybe it's only 7 years between these two time periods.
That place really fell apart.
No, but that's good. That is a good point. It really did fall apart.
Where'd all that
There's definitely no upkeeping of this place.
No. But I thought it's a nice parallel to the Spirit Temple, which, as I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
Again, having the past and future.
Yeah, and obviously in a lot of Zelda games, you get the whole time element. It might always be past and future or past and present, but there's always kind of like a certain time element in almost every Zelda game. Really,
they find a way to get in there. Yeah. And even though I guess it's a little more, a little less pronounced in this game, because I feel like there's less past and future places in this Zelda game.
Yeah.
Obviously, this temple's.
Well, you're only halfway through the game too.
Good point. Don't spoil it for me. I don't know what happens later. Link goes back in time, stops the Terminator. I don't know.
that does not happen. That does not.
That'd be cool though. No, actually, that would be game.
You want to go ahead and set the next couple plays out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you handle the rest of this video.
No, don't do that because we tried doing them by ourselves before and it just did not work out.
I'm definitely a big fan of having two people doing commentary. It's nice.
I mean, we love Zelda, but I can't sit there and talk about for that long by myself.
I wouldn't have anything to say.
No.
Heck, every now and then, not often, mind you. Every now and then we struggle to come up with stuff to say.
That's very rarely though.
Yeah, as you guys have surely.
As you kind of just rambling on here, waiting for this minecart to go across this place.
Yeah, like we said, it's not the fastest minecart in the world. It does kind of suck though, because we do just pretty much turn around and go backwards.
And go back. Yeah. That's kind of a pain right there. And that's really like a puzzle that I know got me the first time. Like I turned, like I did not know what to do right there. And it's just a simple hit it and then hit it again and just I hit it and I was like, well, what do I do now?
Yep.
I just had no idea.
Once again, it's that thought. We don't like going backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And plus, like you said, it's just I didn't know you could hit it and it would reverse direction.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just remember that right there caused me. And I think you get stuck on that like little pillar right there, don't you? Like you can't really
go anywhere.
Yeah, you can't move or anything after that.
Yeah.
And we'll be going through this door right here, and this will wrap up part 4.